I'm involved in a number of meetings at the moment, 2 IITs coming up this year. So we're working in that team space of what shall we do? And I really appreciate and have learnt that it really pays to hold on to what you would really like to do and make space for what the other person would really like to do, and something else gets created, usually, when both people are really able to stay with and not cave in or not dominate, and kind of enter into a collaborative space. It's sometimes hard for me to really name it, and so sometimes I call it magic, because it does feel like that at times. Yeah.
It's like an unlocking of creativity.
Yeah.
I remember Marshall said something like, all conflict is a creativity crisis, or something like that.
Yeah.
And we just can't think of a strategy that will contribute to everybody's needs in a way that would be enjoyable, unless we stick to it, like you were just talking about. If somebody caves in, then we're all going to pay. If somebody dominates, we're all going to pay. And so by hanging in there and allowing the creativity to flourish, then something magic could happen. That's actually was how we wrote the Pathways to Liberation Matrix. Was there were 4 of us, and we took that attitude with that project. And so every single decision that was made by these 4 trainers was made in that spirit of collaboration. And every decision, like down to the punctuation marks, the order of the skills, how the thing would be framed, what kind of a copyright we would go for, and just a million decisions were all met with this collaborative spirit. Sometimes it was downright irritating to dig around in there to find something that would meet everybody's needs. It was, for me, a remarkable inspiration of the power of NVC to create a quality of connection where everybody can get their needs met, even if it's 10,000 decisions in a project. If there is that 0 step, if there is that sense of, like you were speaking about earlier, about having clarity of intention.
Yes. Yeah, and being okay with some discomfort of we don't know what we're going to do. So like with my psychologist's hat on, just know that space is really uncomfortable for us when we've been trained to find solutions and find sort of some kind of solid ground, or we think that the person who shouts the loudest is going to be the person we're going to follow. There's all sorts of kind of cultural and educational conditioning required to sit in that space and be okay with it.
Yeah.
But it is remarkable what happens, and I'm always fascinated by what gets co-created and how it serves, and it does serve. It seems to something solid gets built.
Yeah, I think one of the edges for most of us human beings, especially maybe in the NVC community, is patience. Because to use NVC requires patience. It's a lot. Like somebody said once, authoritarianism is around because it works. It's very, very efficient use of time to have an authoritarian dictator tell you what to do. And connection takes time and energy. And at least in the West here, we really like things to go fast and make decisions quickly and create progress and growth and so forth. And NVC invites the opposite of that, to slow things down now so we can go fast later.